In this video, you'll discover what your urine color is telling you about your health. You may not know this, but every time you use the restroom, one of the things that's happening is that your urine color is giving you an indication as to what your current health status is. Now, many people don't understand the different colors of urine and what it means, so that's why we'll break it down in this video and put some practical thought behind it so that you can always constantly work to improve your health naturally. So stick around to the end, but before I get started, I'm Dr. Zyrowski and welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, it's a pleasure to have you here. Be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join our notification community, and I'm going to help you excel your health and your life. Now, this topic is really interesting, and it's one of the things that you can utilize to just tell what's going on with your health. It's very simple, but it is just like, looking at your skin and having the different indicators as to what's happening in your body from what your skin is doing, or even looking at your stool and knowing what's going on in your gastrointestinal system or with your immune system. You can look at your urine, and it can give you some indications as to some things that you can change in your health in order to just constantly work to improve your health naturally. Let's talk about clear urine first, okay? Now, this is going to fall into the normal category. What this essentially means if you're getting clear urine is that you are consuming a lot of water, you're overhydrating. Now, once again, this is completely normal, but if you're someone who is constantly falling into the category of clear urine, you're constantly overhydrating, and as a result, what you can do is flush a lot of electrolytes from your system, and that's not something that we really want to do because that also has its own set of problems that it starts to cause. Now, what you want to do here, if you're someone who's getting clear urine all the time, you just want to back off a little bit. That's it. Just back off of the amount of hydrating you're doing and take it back a little bit. And then what will happen is it'll lead you to having this light yellow urine. Now, light yellow urine is also referred to in many cases as straw colored urine. This is what is considered like the norm, the best, okay? Now, when we look at the light colored urine, it's simply light colored because it has urobilin in it. This urobilin is basically a breakdown of your red blood cells. Now, of course, like I mentioned, this is completely healthy. And if there was a perfect urine color to strive for, this is it. So keep that in mind. Now let's talk about bright yellow urine. Now this is something that is completely normal too. This typically happens when you're consuming a lot of B vitamins. So let's say that you took your multivitamin for the day. That may be a reason you have a bright yellow urine. If you're taking or using an energy drink that has like a lot of different nutritional components in it, you also may get bright yellow urine from that because a lot of these different drinks out there have B vitamins in it to help you combat stress and just support the physiological processes in the body. So when we see that bright color, that bright yellow urine, it's likely associated with B vitamin intake, and that's okay. It's just your body flushing them out. Next thing that you're going to find is dark yellow or orange urine. Once again, this is going to fall into the normal category, but it can tell you a couple interesting things about your health. So if you're getting dark yellow urine, then there's a possible chance that you are dehydrated. Okay, so take that into consideration. If you're getting that really dark yellow / orangish urine, you're going to want to make sure that you start hydrating properly. And once again, this is something that it's telling you what's going on with your health, because when you start to become dehydrated, you can get headaches, you cannot feel very well, you get fatigue. Okay, so when you see that, make sure that you're hydrating properly. Another thing that the dark yellow is a good indication of is basically that you're actually into the state of ketosis. You're actually releasing ketones. If you're someone who has been fasting for a long time, maybe doing like one meal a day, you know that basically throughout the day, once you see that change, that means that you're burning ketones. So let's say that you're not following the ketogenic diet and you're kind of bouncing in and out of ketosis by doing some fasting. As soon as you hit that point in the day where you see that dark colored urine, you know automatically it's like, okay, I'm burning some ketones for energy here. Now, the other thing that can cause dark yellow / orange urine is going to be an antibiotic. So this is a possibility as well. Take that into consideration. Red or pink urine. We're starting to get into the abnormal category. Now, red or pink urine can happen because you're over consuming or consuming in excess a lot of different blueberries. And also it can happen if you're consuming beets. Okay, this is something that's very typical. In the health community, a lot of people like to consume beets because, well, they're very healthy for you. And even as an athlete, a lot of people like to consume beets because it can help boost performance. But one of the things that beets are going to do is they're going to give you a bright red urine, and the other thing they're going to do is even cause you to have a red or pink stool. And that also freaks people out because they think, oh my goodness, I'm bleeding from the intestines. This isn't good. But it's typically just beets. Now, that's the normal aspect of it. Now, the abnormal aspect of it is somebody who has a kidney infection, who has a urinary tract infection, or is having some other type of infection in their body. Now, I've actually experienced this where I had a really bad kidney infection and urinary tract infection at the same time when I was a kid. And let me tell you, along with horrible back pain, you get some red urine. It basically means that you are peeing out blood. It's referred to as hematuria. And so we want to make sure that if you're having this issue, you obviously go to your doctor and go right away and don't sit on this, because this is going to be something that can turn really bad and cause some kidney damage if you don't take care of it. Now on our list here, we have cloudy urine. Cloudy urine is going to also fall into the category of somebody who is having some problems with a urinary tract infection. Now, this urinary tract infection sometimes will also have foul smelling urine. It can also be very painful when you're using the restroom. It can even lead to some hematuria, which is going to be some blood in your urine. So these are all reasons that you also want to go see your doctor and make sure that you're getting this taken care of, because when you're getting a urinary tract infection, it can actually go up into your kidneys and cause the kidney infection and cause a lot of problems for you. So we don't want that. Now, dark brown, this is going to also be something that is not normal. Now, let's talk about some like normal cases. And this is, once again, if you're consuming certain foods in excess. Aloe, flava beans, and also rhubarb are going to be some foods that if you consume in excess, it'll give you a dark brown urine. Now, of course, when you look at dark brown urine, it's not something that most people have experienced. It's referred to as Coca-Cola urine. Now, one of the reasons this can happen is if you have something called rhabdomyolysis. This is something I was concerned I had actually after doing a Spartan race, and I pushed myself just beyond my physical limits. When you have this breakdown of your muscle tissue to a very unhealthy point, you can actually get this. Luckily, I did not have it, but I was concerned about it. Now, the other reason you can get this dark brown urine is if you're taking a medication. So take that into consideration as well. If you start up a medication and this happens, then be careful about that and make sure that you just talk to your doctor about it. Next is going to be blue urine. This is also in many cases related to a medication. It can also be related to something called hypercalcemia, too much calcium in the blood. And then lastly, if you're consuming foods with a lot of dyes in it. Now, these are all ways that you can start to get some insights as to what your health is doing. Now, if you want to learn more about how to improve your health, check out this video I did on intermittent fasting. If you're someone who's trying to get those ketones kickstarted in your body, get some of that dark yellow urine, that video will help you do so. Now, when we look at these topics right here, these different colors, one of the things we have to understand is this is pretty much in the normal category. These right here are in the abnormal category. These right here are going to be associated with eating in excess in certain foods. They are going to be associated with starting a medication or having a very serious illness occurring within your body. So we want to make sure that if we have these, we're taking it very seriously. And so make sure that you do so and see your doctor if this is a problem for you. Lastly, what I want you to do is check out this video over here that's going to help you drastically improve your health. When you do a 48-hour water fast, you give your intestines a break, you decrease inflammation, you allow your gut to reset, you allow the pH in your stomach and your gut to reset. It's very powerful.